Hi, this is Matt Shustek with Cornerstone Restoration. We're doing another inspection here. Beautiful sunny Florida. It's a windy day, kind of chilly day. Almost losing my hat. Homeowner called us out because they had some roof issues. We got a call back. We got a 3-tab roof here on the water. Obviously in Florida, actually the United States, not rated for the wind speeds. And today it's pretty windy. So we came up over here. Initial inspection. The roof really doesn't seem to be that bad. Again, first thing we do, always give us an age assessment here. We're looking at how much granule content is left. Does it sound crispy? Does it sound deadening? Is it going to be flexible? Flexible enough to repairability. So I don't think it's kind of crispy. It's on the edge, if you will. I'm going to say this is around approximately 10 years old. Homeowner hasn't said yet. First, we do our sweep for all of our penetrations. Obviously, get measurements always in the same circle. Always travel counterclockwise or clockwise, whichever way. Then we do our sweep for obvious damage, starting from the front door. Nothing much over here on the garage. This is Ben, one of my trainees. But here on the waterfront side, prevailing winds are coming from this direction. Obviously, there's no protection. We're going to see a lot of damage on the back side of the house, much like this. So we got edge creasing right there. Corners lifting up on the ridge. Missing shingle. Got some creases associated with missing shingle, so these other ones are doing the same thing. Now, some of these are glued. I can't pull this up. It's not lifting. Okay, that corner is. But this one isn't. But we have a crease clear across. So on a hot day, non-ventilated, this is going to get hot enough that this one's going to lift and crease and set back down. And when it rains, here we have another one creasing right next to it. The association with this one right next to it says that these are coming loose. And they're going to eventually do this. So this is clearly storm damage. Those are storm damaged as well. Associated here, we have some creasing. This is more on the glue line. We're seeing enough force here to crease it on the glue line. So this one is never delaminated, but is ripping up here on this glue line that you can see. We got this corner crease forming right here, coming up. Shingles are not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be glued. Glued and trued. Here we got a tear. I didn't record that one, but I mean, there's enough here. Creasing on the ridge. Doing our counterclockwise sweep. Other side of this structure here. Not done the best. Probably could have done better. These may be pulling loose as a sheet. This looks like it was repaired. That's a different color. We have this corner crease here. Corner creasing all the way back on the ridge. This one we have diagonal striations right there associated with 2 cracked and or missing shingles. So the association with this means that this is also storm damage. 2 feet away, down here again, windward side, unprotected side, you can see all these creasing along here. Creases. Barely lifting. I don't want to break them any more than they are. Here in the windward side, we got a nice ridge tear going up through 2 shingles there. Looks like it was nailed back down at one point, so that might be old damage, but we do have a tear. I'm not even looking for hail. There's enough wind damage here. And like I said, it's 3-tab. I cannot repair 3-tab on a residential structure anywhere in the United States. It's not legal. Have to at least go to an architectural shingle. In some areas in the United States, you got to go to the premium high grade, depending on your wind zone. Check your Applied Technologies Council report, ATC, Storm Hazards by Location.com. They'll tell you. Just type in the address. It'll give you a residential wind speed. Category 2 is the one you're looking for. Obvious crease. Lifting. Obvious crease here in the corner associated creasing, broken shingle, still in place. Creasing across there. Missing, also missing. Sharp eye, right? Detail. Looks like at some point we had some marring possibly in this area. It's not just one or two shingles. This whole area looks like something bashed into it. We saw kind of another streak incident of that on the far side. It's possible that during one of the big heavier storms, hurricanes, something came down here and slammed onto it. Maybe like a fence panel or who knows what. Maybe it looks like kind of a brandy new metal roof. Maybe their roof tore apart and slapped this one. This here I'm going to call mechanical, because there's only one little corner here. It's firmly glued. That could have been from install. The roof technician maybe dinged the panel on the corner, didn't notice it, put it down, and the granules fell out. Just on the corner, I'm not going to call that storm damage. It's glued. But this I'm going to call storm damage. Creasing, crease, broken, still here. Definitely storm damage. Creasing. Again, these are glued, but it's possible on a hot day, no ventilation, that they come loose for the 3 o'clock storm, reseal, rain falls, they cool back down, re-glued again. So they creased, re-glued. Associated here, we have some diagonal striation creasing just on the corners. Got some mechanical damage here. This is not storm damage. I'm going to say this is mechanical because that matches that. Typically we see this kind of a thing going on from the pallet, so that's probably a strap from the pallet. Here we have another, what I'm calling mechanical. It's in the same pattern. This one and this one. It's on the protected side of the house. That could be from shipping and installation, so that's mechanical. This, unlikely that's mechanical. So we have the same kind of mark all the way up. Multiple shingles. These are lifting corners. Lifting corner. Lifting corner. The wind is coming kind of from this direction here, sweeping across. And enough of an arc that it's coming back down and hitting that corner right there. We do have these problems around here. There we have what appears to be a bullet. 9mm. I'm not going to pull it out. Probably came from that direction over there. Somebody's New Year's celebrating. So that concludes all the damage for this roof. We did our sweep in a counterclockwise direction. We see we got some heavy damage on windward side. We have some in the back here in the turbulent region as it sweeps across. Consistent with the water. Okay. Like I said, you cannot repair 3-tab on a residential structure anywhere in the United States, especially not in Florida. Our wind speed rating here is I think it's like 120, 140, something like that. We always upgrade to 400S because why not? We get a good deal on it. We pass it on to our homeowners. So we're going to have to definitely make an insurance claim because this is clearly wind damage. We just need the insurance company to admit one instance of damage here, and then the whole thing gets repaired. If this was architectural, it was the correct shingle, I still think there's enough here to do the entire thing based on how much the repair would spread. So that concludes my assessment. Have a wonderful day. God bless.